Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is David Novak. I thought I would show you the two new books. One of them is Hanshan, and the other is Ugyur poems. I'm not sure the right pronunciation of that. They are both Everyman's Library Pocket Poets editions, and they were purchased, both of them, from Schuler Books. In fact, here's the bag. This has to be the best bookstore I've been to in a long time. I don't go to a lot of bookstores, but it's really a marvelous bookstore. Both for the books, the selection was just phenomenal. I posted a photo of some books that I was looking at, and a couple of them I've decided to order separately. So I have Dante's Purgatory, published by NYRB, coming. And I also have the Aristophanes by a relatively recent translator that I have not read. It looks really good. So when they come, maybe I will talk about those. So we are spending a couple of days in Grand Rapids. Came for the David Hockney exhibit. This is all kind of messed up. Very nice. A lot of the artworks are things that he did on like an iPad or an iPhone. But I like Hockney. I once missed a very big exhibit of his somewhere and have always regretted it. There he is. It's worth seeing, I think, but the best part of this trip so far has been the bookstore. Just a really wonderful bookstore. So it's got a lot of new books. I posted, as I said, a couple of photos. I wish I could just buy a lot of things that I came across there. But in addition to that, they have a separate used book section, which was okay, nothing really special. But I liked it was done differently than what I'm used to. So the used books were not filed in with the new books, so they were in their own section. That was okay. But as far as the selection of new books, really great stuff. I mean, just really marvelous. I haven't seen a bookstore like that in a long time. Beats the pants off of any Barnes and Noble that I've been to in a decade or so. And then they also have a cafe. I don't know, I think they offer little sandwiches and stuff like that, which probably are good. But as far as the coffee, well, it was extremely bitter, as you sometimes get, but a very pleasant place, very, very expansive too, to sit and just while away the hours. We went back, it was incredibly humid today, so we stopped back there. Yesterday was when we went to see the David Hockney exhibit, and then after that we went to the garden. There's a great sculpture garden, the Frederick Meyer garden, and it's very nice. We went there during COVID at some point, and at that time the visitors center had not been open, so we had to hobble over gravel pathways to get into the garden. But they also had an exhibit of, I think they called it Busted, but it's just of busts. Very nice exhibit. This time we didn't wander the grounds too much to see all of this. We were there late. It was open late yesterday because there was a concert, and we didn't attend the concert, but we enjoyed the later hours in the garden and mostly spent time in the Japanese garden. They have a very nice Japanese garden, so we did that, and we intended to come back today, but then getting up, it was supposed to rain, and we said, well, heck, and it was super humid, so we said, heck, let's just go back to the bookstore to start. We did that and enjoyed the morning there. I got to take another look at some books that I had been looking at, mainly the Aristophanes translation and the Purgatory translation. And as I say, I have those coming, and I will talk about them more. But I was able to really devote some time and decided that they're impressive books, both. And then after that, we went out and decided to go to various garden centers and look at native plants and stuff. Grand Rapids is close enough to Chicago that we could easily just do a day trip. So I'm thinking possibly, I don't know what things will be like at the Labor Day sales time, but possibly next year in the spring we could just come take a quick day trip up, go to some of these garden centers and pick up some plants or whatever as need be. In the past, also during COVID time, we would occasionally go up to Michigan and pass along the roadside fruit stands and the like. We didn't do any of that on the way up, but we will be doing that on the way down. And we also have some plants we have to pick up. So, but really, I highly recommend, if you're in the area, a trip to the Meyer Garden and also a trip to Schuler Books. Just really a magnificent bookstore. So I will leave that off and be in touch with you probably from the home turf tomorrow. Thank you for stopping by my channel.